PEGTV.com. You can watch all the sports and all the programming on PEGTV via the internet. Here at the Christ the King Gym for the Peter DuPois Memorial Tournament semifinal action. Rutland Middle School 8th grade in the white uniforms taking on Sacred Heart of Bennington in the green uniforms. Now in years past, this has been quite the quality program, the Sacred Heart squad. This year, more of a mixture of the underclassmen, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders than there has been in years past. And my advice to Sacred Heart, you got to withstand the opening 4-minute blitz that this Rutland Middle School will put on you. They got speed, they got shooters, they got good aggressive defenders, they got a very deep bench, and I'll read the rosters for both sides to you as soon as we get a break in the action. Jeff Hart will get the start. Number 12, he'll have the basketball. Look at the ball to Arnado, 33. And again, we'll just work our way through the ball game, and you'll know all these players in just another quarter or two. It's Crosby with the ball. Go to Stutes. Rocco Stutes will dump it down inside to Hart. Open and no. Rebound, Dalton Mitchell, and I don't have a clue how to stop Dalton Mitchell. He is just a man beast out there. Look at that, 1, 2, 3 offensive rebounds, a fourth putback, no good. Another chance coming up, and one more time, you can see what I mean already. Got it. Dalton Mitchell, almost with a double-double already. He had 5 rebounds in that sequence, and the basket. The Sacred Heart, there's a jump ball. It's going to be green basketball. Should stay down this end. Alex Stevens, number 32, got tied up on the baseline, taking the ball out of bounds. Will be Pettit. Sacred Heart in the green will run a stack play to bring the ball in bounds, stack formation. And like I said, they got to withstand that opening blitz. Going to be thrown in by the Rutland Middle School. Deep and talented. There you go. There's a bucket. 2-2 the score. They're going to have to do it with that middle range jump shot and that outside shot, Sacred Heart, because I just can't see with Arnado and Mitchell in there, with them being able to really do a lot of damage down inside, and Stutes, of course. Arnado up, Stutes, great pass. There's Dalton Mitchell, 6, 7 rebounds, and a bucket, 4 points and 7 rebounds for Dalton Mitchell. And we played a minute 12 seconds of basketball. Oh, the high school coaches is going to be drooling. He's a freshman next year, on his way to the hole, and it might be an offensive foul. I'm not sure which way this one's going to go. Dalton thinks it's going to be against Sacred Heart, and he is right. So Mitchell going to the line to get the free throws. I missed the call on the jersey number for the foul, but it's on Sacred Heart. 4-2 the score, and Dalton Mitchell looking to get his 5th point here. He'll flick it up and no good. So Mitchell will get another chance here. And of course, I've watched him play for the Bandits and for the rec teams. And like I said, he's about to step into high school arena next year. He'll miss both of those. Follow his own shot up, get the ball to Stutes. He'll try to drop step, and good job of pivoting, but on the break, Sacred Heart has the ball stripped away. That was number 31, Pettit, on the break that lost the handle. This is Crosby with the basketball. Crosby wanted to give the ball to Hart. He was covered, comes back to Stutes. Rocco Stutes wearing number 20, and the headband out there. And Mitchell from the free throw line, he'll just flick the pass out to Jeff Hart. See Hart spin away from the defender, start again, and wants to slide the ball down to Crosby. In the paint, up, and count the basket. Crosby able to post him up. The foul called on number 24. That's Bailey O'Neill. They'll send Scott Crosby to the line. Try to finish off the 3-point play, 6-2. This shot coming up right in middle school. 8th grade in the white with the lead, and that's going to be no good. And that's going to be Stutes with a steal. There's Crosby on the trail, and they'll get a nice look inside, and Arnado had a dance on the rim but not drop in. Mitchell will tip it to himself twice. There's the weak side cut up, and Crosby with the bucket. 4 points for Crosby now. And a good look. See how they survey the floor. It's not just I got the ball, I'm going to shoot the ball. They're looking for the cutters and looking for the plays to develop, and they're dishing the ball off. Sacred Heart down by 6, and they have the basketball pop back out to the guard. He's going to put it up, and it's going to be just out of play. I don't think it was tipped. That was a shot taken by O'Neill. Yeah, it's going to be hard to press a team like Rutland Middle School. Now, whether or not Sacred Heart will later in the ballgame, they chose not to do it here early. Crosby will spin out the defender, wide open up, and missed the shot. There's the rebound up. Arnado, one more time, Arnado, and got it, count it. Well, it's very obvious one area that Sacred Heart's going to have to work in, boxing out. We're going to have a Sacred Heart timeout taken, down 10-2 with 3:13 to go. And I'll keep it right on Sacred Heart here, and I'll read the roster to you real quick. Brad O'Nair is number 11. Brian Murphy versus number 12. Hunter Wick is 13. 15 is Patrick Cody. Number 20 is Carson Cushman. Caleb Noel is 22. James Levin is 23. 24 is Bailey O'Neill. 25 Robert Murphy. 31 Curtis Pettit. And Alex Stevens wears 32. Now the next timeout, I'll go over to the Rutland Middle School and read their roster to you. As Arnado will be at the line, trying to finish off the three-point play, but I'm sure one thing they discussed about was those offensive rebounds that are way into double digits already for Rutland Middle School. And Arnado from the free throw line will be off the mark. He'll get the ball right back to him, steps right to the hole, lost it on the dribble, ball squirts through the legs of Pettit, goes out of bounds, last touch by Rutland. And again, they need a bucket to settle things down here. That's going to be O'Neill with the ball. He'll run a little weave up top to Levin. Again, look at that defense being played by Hart, and it almost forces the turnover. And there's a slide along the floor. He lost the ball out of bounds, but Stevens trying to drive to the hole and just lost his balance, slipped down, and the ball squirted out of bounds off of Rocco Stoops, number 20. We have a sub coming in, Caleb Noel in the ballgame for Sacred Heart in the green uniforms. Arnado. There's the cut by Dalton Mitchell. Up and nope, watch this. So, yep. You know, he's been well coached, obviously, throughout the years by various people. But he just follows his own, one of his biggest assets is his instinct to follow his own shot up. He's not a watcher and an admirer. When he takes a shot, he's already banged off to the basket trying to get a rebound in case there's a miss. And so Pettit will have to face three new defenders. Trey Heisel out there, number 21, with the headband on the defense right now for Rutland Middle School. Arnold out there, Kyle Arnold, number 11. Eli Rogers is out there. I believe he wears 24, yeah. Then Stoots stayed out in 20, and now we got some more changes. I'll try to catch up. See Joe Sullivan out there, number 25, and I missed one more body. Oh, Josh Cody, number 10. That ball tipped and will be controlled by Levin. Levin down the court, and nice grab on that side. Nope, it'll be off from his fingertips, out of bounds. Off from Pettit's fingers, out of play. So again, Trey Heisel will bring the ball in the play to Eli Rogers. Looks like Rogers will run the point. You know, you've got many point guards out there. There's Cody to Arnold to the basket, and good. 14-2. Rutland Middle School's 8th grade with the big first quarter. And that's really, when I say that's the key to the game, when you play him, it's going to be a push on Sullivan. Yep. Came up, got aggressive, gave him a little push. But it's the heated intensity that Rutland Middle School always comes out with, this group, whether they're playing AAU basketball as the Bandits or the Glossic tournament. If you can withstand that open in 3 or 4 minutes. Now last year in the Bandits tournament, I watched Fairhaven defeat the Bandits, basically the team on the floor right now. And again, they were able to withstand that opening quarter. Minute and a half to go in a 14-2 ball game. That minute and a half belongs in the first quarter. Sacred Heart looking just to get the ball in play enough to run through a play. See that defense slide over? Look at that aggressive play by Arnold. Arnold will spin into the paint. He didn't realize the defender had gone down, or he could have taken it all the way in. Look at that nice little dish to Sullivan, and 2 points for Sullivan. And again, unselfish play, dishing the ball off. Oh, Twine! Oh, what a shot! Makes it 16-4 with just 54 seconds left in this first quarter. Heisel will bring it off to Arnold. No, he'll take the shot himself, and no, front rim it. Sullivan will watch the ball go out of bounds, and it's going to be green basketball. See if Pettit will take the ball out of bounds and bring it into O'Neill. O'Neal not facing any backcourt pressure right now. It's his team down by 12. Look at that. Rogers tipped the ball away. Going to take it up, throw it up, and get the basket. Oh, what a play by Eli. Did he put some English on that ball, some spin on it. Look at Eli again on the spin with the steal. He's got Arnold down the floor with him. This time it's Arnold with the catch, a shot, and he's fouled. Oh, a little razzle-dazzle time in the old Christ the King gym. And Arnold going to the line. He'll be shooting 2. Well, they always get off these fast starts. And Arnold will nurse it up and over the front of the rim and in. Makes it a 19-4 ball game as Stevens and Levin come back in the ball game for the Sacred Heart Saints. And Arnold trying to get 2 for 2 will do that. 2 for 2 for Arnold. Well, they're all middle school brought their own fan section here, their own cheering squad. That's Levin with the ball. He'll give it off and get a foul. Could be Josh Cody called for the foul. And it's on the floor. Nobody's in the bonus shot. We'll go to the baseline. That's where Pettit will take the ball out of bounds. Sacred Heart setting that stack formation up. And Rogers not giving him any space to get that off. He'll knock the ball out of bounds. Stays with Sacred Heart. As they get a line up, do a line play now from the free throw line. Got to beat the 5 count. Got to beat the 5 count, and saved by Rogers on the steal. They just had everybody covered so well. Look at that give off to Sullivan. Shot blocked on the way up. Sullivan will pick up his own loose ball. He'll turn, put it up, and at the buzzer, it won't drop. But a good first quarter for the Rutland Middle School 8th grade squad. They'll have a 20-4 lead over Sacred Heart of Bennington. You see the Rutland Middle School already broke the huddle. They're out there getting second quarter underway. 6 minutes on the clock. And it'll be white basketball. Trey Heisel will put the ball into play for Rutland. And again, stating the obvious, Sacred Heart needs to have a much better second quarter here. They're down by 16 already. Arnold on the drive, left it short. Rebound came down. It's going to be controlled by Rogers to Heisel. Ball fake twice and got fouled. I mean, you're talking about an 8th grader with the ball fake down in the paint. Nice patience by Heisel. And he'll get set for 2 shots fouled in the act of shooting. 15 seconds into this second quarter of play. Got it. All twine for Heisel. Pushes it to a 17-point lead now, and this second shot is as good as the first one. 22-4. Again, new backcourt down there for the start of the second quarter. It's Levin, number 23. Levin gave the ball up on the elbow, and he'll pop free. The other thing besides the quickness, it's just a size advantage for the Rutland Middle School. You can see the size, especially the guards, much larger for the Rutland Middle School. So Levin with the basketball. Works off a screen on the drive, lost the handle, brought it back. And boy, I tell you, they wanted him to take the shot and go out of bounds. They had an opportunity, Stevens did, to do a bunny shot. I don't think he knew where he was on the court. He opted to kick the ball back out. So of Eli Rogers. And they look down inside and give it to Sullivan. He'll ball fake, he'll go inside, and oh, what a move by Sullivan. The ball fake, the penetration, and then the finger roll. 24-4 now. Rutland's lead to 20. Nice switch off defensively. Good switch, defensive switch there. Good communications. Tough shot off the mark. Sullivan had it, lost it, and he will save it to Heisel. Joe Sullivan getting it done on both ends of the floor. Just jump, step, stop, and no basket. They're going to wave off the basket. And get the foul call, number 32, Stevens. No NBA continuation. Ball will go out of bounds. Colin Temple and Dan Elliott refereeing this basketball game. Well, all the way around, little loop screen from the free throw line down, and easy pickings for Rogers. Well executed. Is Cody McCormick getting set to come in, number 13. Oh, look at that. Again, Arnold almost able to come up with the steal against O'Neill. Ball will be taken out of bounds by Pettit. And I'll catch up on the changes. I got McCormick in the ball game. Number 13 for Rutland. Number 14 in the ball game, Drew Drake. Drake in the ball game now for Rutland. They'll take it, Pettit, and no, it'll go around the rim but not in. Rebound will come down to Rogers. Always with the head up, looking down the floor. Of course, his father, Jack Rogers, an excellent, but very good player himself, and coached West Rutland's varsity boys to a championship. And you can see the bloodlines there. You can see Eli's got all those good instincts of a good basketball player. Nice play, speaking of instincts. Oh, great play down there by, I think it's Pettit. On his way out of bounds, threw the ball off from the Rutland player and didn't allow the sub to come in. It's Murphy, Robert Murphy, 25, coming in for Sacred Heart. The clock will start with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Levens with the ball and sees the crack in that defense. Wanted to penetrate. They closed it up as fast as it opened. They'll come back, up, little jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound, weak side, Murphy. He'll go back up with it, count it. Murphy will get the bucket and the foul and one. That's going to be on Rogers. The foul will be on Rogers, his first personal. Well, comeback's got to start somewhere. It could start right here with a three-point play. It's got the lead down to 26-6 right now. He'll be up and no, front rim it. Heisel with the rebound. He'll bring the ball down the court himself. He'll spin after going between the legs. Oh my goodness, showtime at Christ King Gym. He just faked back to the free throw line and spun free and did everything but dunk it. 28-6, timeout by Sacred Heart. And O'Neill in the backcourt now for Sacred Heart. That was their second timeout taken here in this first half of play. So you can see Arnold just worked him right to the sideline, almost out of bounds. Ball on the floor, picked back up by Sacred Heart, and they're looking for any type of opening to get the shot off. And I believe O'Neill will be fouled. Looking for 13 white. It's going to be on Cody McCormick, his first personal foul. Nobody in a bonus yet. It'll be ball out of bounds on the baseline. And Sacred Heart's going to have number 25 from Robert Murphy. He's going to see his teammates set up that stack formation. A little kick out pass on the wing. Will come down to Levin. He'll drive and then have the ball almost taken away from him. When that happened, it threw him off balance. He went to the floor, and that's a travel call. Yeah, so Drake will be put in the number one spot. He'll be the point guard now. So Drake, here's McCormick up, and McCormick sliding along the baseline, coming off the screen, got the pass from Arnold and laid it up. And again, a ton of assists in this game for the Rutland Middle School squad. Nice job down the floor and in the other way. So they found some space, able to roll to the hole and get the basket. One of the smaller lineups. Heisel the only height in there right now for Rutland Middle School. Up and no. Down and around, not in. Drake had the ball, wanted to kick it back out, and I believe it's going to stay down in the Rutland Middle School. With 2:30 to go in the half, they're up 30-8. A 22-point lead. Arnold open, and see how patient he was, smart he was, brought the ball back out. It just wasn't there, and he didn't force it. Heisel will be allowed to step in the backcourt. I thought it was a backcourt also. Yeah, I think that was one of the rare mistakes on the call there, but you can't do 100 games and not make a mistake, so no damage really done. And see them kick the ball back up top. That's Levins with the basketball working against Drake. Drake came below the screen. The shot came above the screen. It's all Twine. That was O'Neill, I believe, number 24. Now Arnold again will just pull it back between circles, set up the offense with 1:42 to go. There's Heisel up and boy, They're just running that baseline cut masterfully here. They have a 34-10 lead now, the middle school does. That's knocked around. It was Heisel that knocked it up to Arnold. Arnold with the acceleration wants to go around the defender, kick the ball back. Heisel with the leap will grab the loose basketball. He'll bring it up to the free throw line and told to take the shot. The defense didn't come out until very late to challenge him. Arnold with the post-up move, fades, fires, got it. Oh my goodness. We found a new post-up player for Rutland Middle School, and that's with Arnold down there, number 11. I mean, you don't know how advanced these guys are for 8th graders. And that time it won't drop. Heisel will get the ball up ahead to Arnold on the floor to the basket. Count it! 49 seconds and everything's sliding in now for Rutland Middle School. They're up 38-10. 11's going to let it fly from three-point line. I think he hit the ceiling. I hit the girder in the ceiling. That's out of play. And that's what happens. You start getting further and further and further behind. And you start taking those lower percentage shots just because you're getting frustrated. So Drew Drake, plenty of time on the clock, will not be contested in the backcourt. He had an open pass. He wanted to go down inside, and the ball taken away. On the break, they're going to stop, slide it over, and Heisel got back, took the ball away from Noel. Tell you what, there's some juice on that pass in the front court. On the run, a bullet pass, knocked out of bounds. Rogers was the intended target. That's why Heisel with 20 seconds even on the clock. Bring the ball into play. See Eli Rogers directing some traffic now. He'll wrap around for Drake. And Drake, oh, that thing teased us. So it did everything but go down through the cylinder. 5 seconds jump ball, and it's going to be green basketball. Plenty of time to get a decent shot off now. They're going to put some pressure. They're going to try to eat the clock up. Well, more than that, they stole the basketball. Rogers up, under, and no. Up and no. Rogers with a great steal and a great offensive move, but it's going to be 38-10. Rutland Middle School with the lead at the half over Sacred Heart of Bennington. It's going to be Rutland Middle School 8th grade with the basketball. First, Rocco Stoots will take the ball out of bounds. And I tell you, stating the obvious, it's all you do when you call a game. Sacred Heart needs a huge third quarter. They need a defensive stops. They need poor shooting from Rutland Middle School. They need something. They're down 38-10. See Mitchell with the touch from Stoots to Crosby to Hart. And Crosby started off hot in that first quarter. Remember, we started the ball game and put in 6 points, I believe. Arnado wheeled to the hole, put it up, and no good. Rebound will come down, and they'll get the ball out by Stevens. Stevens with the rebound will go to O'Neal. O'Neal in the front court to the elbow will put it up, and no. One and done as Dalton Mitchell will get the ball ahead to Hart. Hart wanting to get the pass over to Crosby. Just a little bit problem handling the ball. And there'll be a bucket as Arnado came flying in from the top of the key end and received the pass, made the basket. O'Neal from Levens. That's Crosby there defensively. And Crosby knocked the ball down. It's retrieved by Stevens. Stevens needing some help. Will come back to Pettit. Hart. Levens didn't let it penetrate into the hole. And there's a fadeaway, partially tipped and blocked, comes down to Stoots. Stoots is going to duck underneath the defender, outlet the ball himself. And there's that beautiful pass. Hart with a half-court bounce pass on the money, right into the hands of Dalton Mitchell, who put it up and in, and make it a 42-10 ball game. And that's going to be out of play, and it's going to become Rutland Middle School basketball. Noel, 22 in the ball game for Sacred Heart. Here come to Crosby. He'll put up a 3-ball, not this time. And now what had happened, there was no foul. It was a hit the back pole that holds up the backboard. It's out of play. That's why the whistle occurred and the turn of possessions happened. I think that was tipped. I was going to stay out here. It was off from Crosby's hands, out of bounds, and it'll stay with Sacred Heart. They're going to have Pettit run over, and he'll take the ball out of bounds. Stoots read it, tipped it. Stoots with the basketball, and again, he wanted to hit the cutter. Crosby picked up by Hart to the hole, no good. There's Dalton Mitchell, came in just above everybody, pushed from behind, fouled, and I think it's Arnado. I want to apologize. It's Arnado with the hard work. Getting that triangle up front of offensively of Dalton Mitchell, Rocco Stoots, and Paul Arnado. That's quite a force to be reckoned with right there. Hey, if the high school coaches don't screw it all up, they could have themselves a state championship team with this group of 8th graders here by the end of their senior year. He'll miss the first one, stays at 42-10, 4:17 to go in the third quarter, and he will not get the second one. Oh, Stutes kept it alive to Mitchell. He'll back up. No. One more time, Stutes trying to keep the ball alive. Does, and I tell you, that's just beautiful to watch. Stutes one more time. Count it, and he got fouled. Stutes just doing yeoman work on the backboards. Now, I don't know what yeoman meant, but they say it all the time on TV, so yeoman work by Stutes. And the basket. Tell you, the rebounding is going to be in a 7 or 8 to 1 advantage ratio-wise in favor of the Rutland Middle School. He'll miss that, but Mitchell will be there. He actually had his wrist held, no call. Ball will go to the side out, and it's going to stay green basketball. It's going to go to Pettit. He'll 31. He'll take it out of bounds. It's been the middle school looking to go to the finals. They won it last year as a 7th grade squad. They want to repeat as an 8th grade squad. Pull up, and Levens, no. It's a 1 and out. Stutes starting to rack up the rebounds, getting near double digits himself, like Dalton Mitchell also. Crosby with the catch, retrieves the pass, will go straight up, and no. Stutes will tip it to himself. Put it on the floor, wheel to the hole, take the contact, miss the shot. There's Arnado now, and he'll be fouled. 2 shots coming up for Arnado. Levens called for the foul, number 23. James Levin called for the foul, and going to have Paul Arnado at the free throw line. He will not get it. I mean, there's no area of their game to hammer on, but they have missed some free throws here in this basketball game. Like, if you want to get nitpicky, he'll miss that one. There's Mitchell. And I guess it really doesn't matter much if you can do that, but in the real game, or a game that's really competitive and real close, those free throws could come back to haunt you, so maybe something they could work on there. Hart tipped it away. Crosby with the ball. He'll go up and miss it. Up and stripped was Arnado with the basketball. Lands right in the hands of Levin, and he wants to get a handle on it. Actually, he's going to give it off to O'Neill. O'Neill killed the dribble early, and that leads to Hart. Will make the steal, the save, and the pass back. Unfortunately, to somebody in green, and then Hart got a piece of it. And boy, this is just great action. Mitchell up and got it. Count the ball. Count the basket. Waiting for the call here. On the arm. 23 Levens, and I believe the basket was good. I believe that's 3 fouls now on Levin. As we get everybody arranged down on the box, Dalton Mitchell looking for the and one. It's 48-10, and I think Drew Drake's going to get set to check in. He's down to scores table. Cody McCormick has checked in, number 13 for Rutland Middle School, and that will become a 3-point play. Yeah, they're going to let the subs come in. I didn't see him sitting at the table. Dalton Mitchell will be coming out, and Drew Drake will be going in. So the ball will just go back out of bounds to Sacred Heart of Bennington. Pettit will bring the ball into play to Levin. At this point now, you just want to win the quarter if you're Sacred Heart. Oh, nice job. Levin with the good hands made the catch and got the basket. Cody McCormick on the point. Again, like I said, there's a lot of point guards out there. Crosby, all twine for Crosby. Again, you leave any of these guys alone, they're all snipers for the Rutland Middle School. That's Murphy with the ball, and he brought it over to Nair. Lost the basketball to Arnado. He'll take it to the hole and miss the shot. Step over the top of the defender not to hurt him, and then get back in the play now defensively. I tell you, there's a huge grocery bill out there for these growing boys on the Rutland Middle School. They're big guys down front. Had to get the shot up and over the defender, Arnado, and that's going to be Levin. No. Crosby with the defensive rebound will keep the ball alive. Dribble away from Murphy. Take it down the far side, go right past McCormick, and got stripped going up. Laid it off somehow to Arnado, and we got a whistle. Not sure who's going to be assessed the foul. So it's going to be placed on Pettit, 31. And that will bring the action to a screeching halt with 1:42 to go in the third quarter. 51-12. Rutland Middle School. And Arnado's first shot will be short. And Joe Sullivan coming in the basketball game, 25 for Crosby. So Sullivan 25 in for 15 Crosby. And Noel 22 into the basketball game for Sacred Heart. Arnado will miss them both, and Noel stepped on the inline. It's going to be white basketball. Oh, when it's not going right, it's not going right for you. Josh Cody in for Arnado, and he'll sit down. Good work by Arnado out there for the Rutland Middle School. Hart telling the guys what he wants done. Brings it into McCormick. He'll put it on the floor, penetrate, split the defense, jump stop, ball strip. McCormick will pick it up, and see all that quickness out there? To Hart. Hart let the defender rush at him, and boy, I'm not sure, it wasn't blocked and it wasn't a jump, but Sullivan got it once, missed the shot. Ball will roll into the hands of McCormick. He'll dodge himself around a few players, bring it back to Drew Drake. Drake, oh, nice job by Hart, keeping the ball in bounds. Sullivan got it. Joe Sullivan with the basket. And they need somebody in the backcourt to pass the ball to. There they go. Robert Murphy came back and made the touch. Now 11 with the basketball. No. Yeah, you got a push called on number 12. That's going to be on Hart. The ball will go side out, which is 58 seconds remaining in the third quarter. That was dominated by the Rutland Middle School 8th grade squad. 53-12 the score. Semi-final action. That shot off the mark and on the baseline picked up by Sullivan. Sullivan to McCormick. See his head up all the way, looking, fake the pass and can't get the finish. Pretty move by an 8th grader. Oh, Josh Cody, they're going to wave it off. Jump ball called before the basket. Yeah, it's going to be green basketball. So wave Josh Cody's basket off. It was a jump ball prior to the shot being put up. Just had a little problem getting a whistle to his mouth. There's the catch, and Drew Drake almost had to steal, and then Josh Cody with the defense, smothering the Sacred Heart player. And there's the ball fake, and the ball coming back, and that'll be off from McCormick's put out of bounds. That's Noel with the basketball. Noel, 11, and he wants to take Hart off the dribble. He'll put it up and off the glass. Rebound comes down to Sullivan. 17 seconds to go. Up ahead to McCormick. Nice pass to Hart. He'll take the bump spin off the glass, and we got a foul. Great passing down inside. Levin called for the foul, and Hart at the line. So Jeff Hart. Well, I think it must be his brother's point guard for West Rutland varsity squad. You'll see Jeff at all the games over at West Rutland, and the point guard's name is Hart over there. So, and you know, you should never assume. I'm making the assumption that somehow they're connected. Getting a lot more action coming to you. We have the semifinals on the other side of the 7th and 8th grade brackets. Rutland Town 7th grade girls with their win in their semifinal matchup to start this afternoon. This morning off, they will advance to the championship game. Christ the King 8th grade girls with the win to advance to the finals. Drew Drake open at the arc. Will slide the ball back down inside to Josh Cody. He'll put it up, no good. Follow the shot up with the save along the baseline. 2 seconds, 1 second. Sullivan, and he'll get the ball, but it'll be too late. It's going to be a 53-12 score going into the fourth quarter play. The Rutland Middle School with the lead over Sacred Heart of Bennington. And what will be definitely the final quarter of play. As Josh Cody lost the dribble, will go back to McCormick. He'll kick the ball out to Drew Drake. And Drake, McCormick with a little toss to catch on the perimeter, and that's going to be up off the mark. Rebound will come down. Josh Cody brought the ball all the way down. Fades, fires, and got it. Josh Cody. This time the basket will count. That's his first official bucket of the afternoon. There's Noel. He'll get the ball back. Levin with the basketball, trying to split the defense. Nice move to the hole. I mean, this Sacred Heart squad, they get a little age underneath their belts, the maturity, and they'll be a tough club. Oh, speaking of tough, Hart with the tough basket right there. Oh, great play by Hart. And look at Hart Sky, looked like a 7-footer up ahead to McCormick. And oh, forgot the basketball, Cody did. He'll go back now, get in defensive form. 11 with a long pass to Noel. Hit 11 on the cut. He got inside the paint. Everybody collapsed on him. He dished the ball back outside. It goes on the wing now. It's going to be stolen away by Hart. It will be stolen away by Hart. He'll lob the pass up ahead to Drew Drake, and he'll be hacked on the arm. They'll stop the clock with 4:54 to go in the ball game. 57-12, and 2 shots coming up for the Rutland Middle School. 11, got to be nearing 5 fouls now. So Drew Drake gets set. He'll step to the line, eye the basket, and be no good. Coming in for Sacred Heart will be Brian Murphy. So Murphy wearing number 12 in for Sacred Heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 on the court. Yeah, it was 11 that came out of the ballgame. That one good. Got 1 and 2. So Noel will be joined by Cushman in the back court for Sacred Heart. Noel just let the ball out there. Stolen away up ahead to Hart. He'll look around and get the finish. That's one thing that I hope you notice also about this 8th grade squad. They have a bunch of finishers. Oh yeah, there's one thing about getting the breaks, but they're finishing the shots off. That's taken away by Sullivan. 60-12 right now, Rutland Middle School. And Sullivan going coast to coast, double clutch, missed the shot, bodies on the floor. Josh Cody will go up. He's got 4 points now in this 4th quarter, Josh Cody does. And we have a whole bunch of subs at the scores table for both sides coming in with 4 minutes, 11 seconds to go. Noel wanted to go baseline, kick the ball back out. It is picked up. There's the penetration to drive the shot. And the rebound off the missed shot will come down to McCormick. Travel. Yeah, he knew it. Cody got up in the air and wanted to wing it. And we are going to have Rogers, Arnold, Heisel, Cody, and Sullivan remain on the floor. The 5 on the floor for Coach Chaffee. Long 3-point shot. Just brushed the net. Was short and out of bounds. And Eli Rogers. Looking at that 2-3 zone defense, we'll give it off to Arnold. Oh, he can hit from anywhere on the floor, Arnold can. He won't hit that one, but saved on the inline, and they want to get the pass up ahead. It's going to be O'Neill with the basketball, and he had the ball stripped away. He's on top of it, and he's going to be tied up. Sullivan will reach in with the one hand and make the casual tie-up. He'll stay down this end of the floor, and number 13 coming in is Hunter Wick. He'll be coming in for Sacred Heart. Yeah, so they've got this defensive change out there now for Sacred Heart, or the change out there for Sacred Heart. They're on the offense right now. They run the stack, bring it into O'Neill, and nope, he had a good open look, didn't convert it. And Sullivan with yet another rebound. Just the pass up ahead, and that goes through the hands of Arnold. One of the rare mistakes today made by Rutland Middle School. 62 points on the board for the 8th grade squad from Rutland. You know how many varsity games I do where they don't even crack 40 points? That was tipped. It'll be chased down. It'll be controlled by number 12, Murphy. Into O'Neill, and that was partially blocked, and nothing but white going to the ball. Just like they're down by 10 points, these Rutland squads staying aggressive. And you cannot stop playing. You cannot tell your guys, don't shoot the basketball just because we have a big lead. Anybody that thinks like that, to me, that's just asinine of the sport. Rogers called for 3 seconds. Yes, Eli, it was on you. So we'll have O'Neill again turn around. There'll be no pressure in the backcourt, which is 2:50 to go. We're below the midway point of this 4th and final quarter. And Arnold, I think he created the turnover. Yeah, he reached around and knocked the ball away from O'Neill and went off from O'Neill's foot out of bounds. So it'll be white basketball. So Heisel brought it in. Rogers. Heisel says, why not? Oh, why not? Nobody came out to challenge him, and you can see the flight of the ball, how pretty it was. Oh, there's a lot of talent on this 8th grade squad. Trying to answer a 3 for 3, it'll be Sullivan. Yeah, again, he's going to be awful close to double digits in rebounds. Look at that motor down the floor, gave the ball up, and the basket by Rogers. And then the official, nice job helping the player up, who wisely got out of the way of that oncoming freight train. On the wing and caught. They'll bring it back to the elbow. O'Neal in the face. There was Rogers, defensive right there on him. That shot up and a little strong. Good attempt. Down to Arnold, and he'll measure steps and get the basket. Semi-final game, boy, I tell you, you would never expect a 69-12 game. You could see even a 20-point win, but in the semifinals, this is how dominant a squad this Rutland Middle School is. He'll slide the ball down to O'Neal. He wants to wheel, tries to Heisel. He's trying to get space between him and Heisel on a fadeaway, but Heisel just such a good leaper and has a long arm span, able to block the ball regardless. Arnold. There's that acceleration and jump ball called. And I just need a jersey number. That's a nice defensive play out there by the Sacred Heart player. And Pettit will get into the ball game, number 31 now for Sacred Heart. There's the long pass up ahead to Rogers. He'll make the grab, fly along the baseline, and hand it out. Oh, nice, unselfish play. Gave it out to Sullivan. He missed the shot, got his own rebound, and gave it back to Arnold. They'll go back on the baseline. Rogers in no man's land right now. Will squirt the ball out to Sullivan, and boy, no 3 seconds. Well, it's going to be interesting who's going to get the call here, because that was definitely a 3-second violation. So foul will be called on O'Neal. And with 40 seconds to go, that will send Sullivan to the line. And so Joe Sullivan got it. That makes it 70-12 now. Got them both. And they'll just get back defensively and let him cross the timeline. And Pettit with the hands will go to O'Neal. He'll go right to the bucket, be off the mark. Rebound will come down. Heisel will be jump ball, and it's going to be white basketball. Yeah, they need somebody to take it out, and Jock Cody will take it out of bounds, number 10. You'll have Heisel in the backcourt. Just 27 seconds left in this basketball game. So the semifinal is determined right now. It'll be Rutland Middle School 8th grade making it to the championship game. As they will take the shot. I was wondering if they would. It'll be front rim. Ball bounces around, and just 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Pettit down the floor to O'Neal. O'Neal kept it in bounds on that far side. Will dribble it down, up, and got it at the buzzer. Count it. Sacred Heart, good effort, but they'll come up short, 71-14. The Rutland Middle School in semifinal action on Munger Vision.